Greetings demons and welcome to a Rocket League discussion video. So we are just over a week away from the next season of Rocket League Season 17 and we have a decent amount of information to go over about what exactly is going to be included in this season. So we're going to jump straight into that and discuss everything we have so far.
Not the leader of a cult, RabbitWithAxe.
So, starting off with the theme for the season, it is going to be arcade, and we already know about this due to a few teasers that Rocket League has shared, and honestly, I'm pretty excited for this. If you follow me on social media, you'll know I am a big fan of the arcades. I frequent a local arcade to me, and yeah, in general, I just really like arcade games. I think they're really cool. The entire aesthetic, the whole like kind of 8-bit, 16-bit, even 32-bit, like sort of aesthetics are very cool to me. I really do like them. And the whole neon aesthetic of an actual arcade building sort of thing is really cool to me. So this is going to hopefully offer a lot of different variety in terms of exactly the cosmetics we're going to be getting. Because obviously alongside a new season comes a new Rocket Pass. And we will be getting plenty of themed cosmetics. Some of which will of course come over to Fortnite as well if you're interested in that. But yeah, that's the theme. Arcade. It looks really, really fun based on the teasers we've got so far. And honestly, I'm just glad that it's a theme that I'm personally interested in. As selfish as that may sound, there's a lot of themes with these Rocket League seasons that I just don't care for. There's been plenty where none of the cosmetics really interested me. The previous season, the current season we're on, it's alright. It's Halloween themed. It's nice enough. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to something that's hopefully going to have a lot more stuff I'm personally interested in, which is just really cool. So, as always, with a new season as well, we of course are going to get a new map, a new pitch to play on, and this time it is going to be a revamp, a recreation, a, updated version of Neo Tokyo in the arcade style. We've seen a few variations of Neo Tokyo over the years, and honestly, I like Neo Tokyo in general. It's not my favorite just due to the fact it's not a traditional flat pitch, but honestly, like, if they're playing into the whole arcadey sort of a bit wackier side of Rocket League for this season, I think Neo Tokyo makes a lot of sense, and I won't complain about having, more map variety, even if it is a map that I'm not as big of a fan of. But at the end of the day, it's still really cool that we're going to be getting a revamped map in the style, and yeah, as I said before with all the arcade stuff, it's just cool to me. I like the aesthetic. But moving on to the collaborations that we should expect during this season, starting off with the Rocket Pass car, we should be getting the Nissan GTR. This has been theorized for a little while. The wheel textures have been in the game for a good while at this point, and the codename for the Rocket Pass car is Atomic. The connection that people are making is that Godzilla has atomic breath, and Godzilla is the nickname for the Nissan GTR. It could be that this is, a bit of a stretch, but we also believe there's going to be a Monsterverse collab in general within the season, due to the fact that the logo for Legendary's Monsterverse does appear in one of the teasers as one of the arcade machines. Now, all this information should still be taken with a pinch of salt. We do not know 100% confirmed. We also don't know which specific Nissan GTR model would be included. After all, the Godzilla nickname was originally for the R32, whereas the newest model is actually the R35, so it's potential that it could be either of those. I'd lean more towards it being the original R32 model. I don't know for sure, though. I'm not really a car person in general when it comes to real-life, sports cars and stuff like that. So, once again, pinch of salts all over the place. And, yeah, that's potentially what our next Rocket Pass car is going to be. And then the other confirmed, or at least mostly confirmed, collaboration we're going to be getting is with Cyberpunk 2077, because we're apparently getting the Quadro vehicle. This can kind of be seen in one of the teasers, so we're pretty confident this is actually going to be the case, and we're assuming it's going to be the Type 66 Avenger, which does match up with some of the leaked textures that are in the files right now. And personally, I'm pretty excited for this collaboration. I'm a pretty big fan of Cyberpunk 2077. I did finish it when it came out, when it was still a buggy mess, and yeah, honestly, I still really enjoyed my time with it. It's a really good game. I do recommend, especially now it's been patched and, works a lot better than it used to. I would definitely recommend picking it up if you haven't yet. But yeah, with that aside, I really am excited to see what this could bring to the rest of, the Epic universe. So I'm very excited for some more Cyberpunk stuff in the future. And yeah, starting off with the Quadro is really nice. And that leaves us with the final collaboration that is currently rumoured but has been theorized to be coming for a good while now, and that is Cars Part 2. Obviously, we've already had the Lightning McQueen collaboration a long time ago, and it still has yet to come to Fortnite for some reason. But we apparently are going to be getting Meta from Cars, and honestly, I'm very interested in seeing how that actually looks in-game. With Lightning McQueen, obviously he's a sports car, he's a race car. It makes sense within the context, of the traditional cars in Rocket League. Meta is a bit more different, though we have seen plenty of large bodies before. Obviously, the Battle Bus comes to mind for me, but yeah, there's plenty of other bodies that are on the larger side, and Meta could definitely fit in pretty well in that sort of category. But yeah, very interested in seeing what comes of the Cars collaboration in general. We already know that, for example, in Fortnite, the actual Pixar collaborations are going to be increasing over time, so we can assume the same for Rocket League, especially when there are so many iconic vehicles within Pixar that could be brought over. Cars is only the tip of the iceberg in a lot of ways. Things like the Pizza Planet truck would work really well in Rocket League, and, this is all stuff that I'm just purely pulling out of nowhere, but I do think that this sort of stuff is really worth talking about because it could well happen. Disney and Epic have a really good relationship right now. Disney owns a decent portion of stock in Epic, so it makes sense that a lot of collaborations are going to be coming from them. And yeah, Cars is just the next one to come over. And lastly, I just want to go over the expected start and end dates for the season. So Season 17 is expected to start on December 4th, so not long away at all, and will end around March 4th. That could obviously be pushed forward or back. It really depends on various factors. We don't really know for certain right now. We will know when the season starts. But yeah, that is the expected time frame that is going to be going from December all the way to March, which may seem like a long time, but you've got to remember it is during the Christmas break, and developers are known to have a holiday during that time, so it makes sense there's going to be less content through some of those months, and at the end of the day, I feel it's only fair. They work so hard throughout the rest of the year, it makes sense that they get to spend a bit of time with their family around Christmas. And yeah, in general, it does mean that the season will end up being a little bit longer than usual, but that is to be expected at this point. But in any case, that is going to be it for this video, so I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like it, subscribe if you're new, and ring that bell so you never miss upload. Otherwise, comment below your thoughts and feelings on all the leaks and teasers for Season 17 of Rocket League. And yeah, otherwise, it's going to be it from me, so thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!
Look at the screen, you'll be fine. Culture's a disease, but we'll survive. I just wanna take